king of this castle. Things right now are a bit unusual around here. For one thing, I'm taking a break from my vacation and just checking out the things at the castle, making sure they're okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, you're on vacation? Well, it's actually not for me. It's actually for my boys. You see, Prince Robert and Prince Richard, they're typical boys. They like to run, fight, play, and they're rambunctious. Thing is, they're not 7 and 8 anymore. They're young men who need to learn some responsibility. See what I mean? I mean, not exactly what you would expect from royalty. All right, they get carried away sometimes. It's a big deal. Big deal is it's not just sometimes, it's all the time. They don't take anything seriously. It's all fun and games. They're a bunch of jokers. One day, those guys are going to be inheriting my throne. That means that they're going to have to rule King's Manor. Do they look like they're ready for that kind of responsibility? No, of course not. That's why I went on vacation. You know, I thought giving them some real responsibility might give them a chance, you know, maybe to prove themselves. Just believe me, I really have tried everything else, and nothing's worked so far. Don't worry, I haven't given up all hope just yet. I'll do whatever it takes. Enter Sir Gavin. Sir Gavin, by far, is one of my best knights. More importantly, he's one of my best friends. He's the one that I put in charge over the kingdom while I'll be away.
Thank you, Your Majesty. As always, it is an honor to serve you. But I must say, things aren't progressing quite as quickly as we'd hoped.
I know, we've gotten an eyeful. They're still pretty irresponsible, huh?
I was afraid of that. One does not simply train two of the most unruly boys in all the kingdom.
Sir Gavin, I find your lack of faith disturbing. You see, I refuse to give up. See, I believe if we trust in the Lord and His goodwill and His power, we will be victorious. You have to understand that there's a cosmic battle right now going on for good and evil. And Satan, our adversary, would love for us to just give up out of frustration. I, for one, will not. See, from the very beginning, I've trained my boys, Prince Robert and Prince Richard, to read the Bible and to memorize Scripture. Now I'm going to be gone. I trust that you will encourage them to do the same.
And I will do my very best, my king, to ensure that that happens.
I know you will. You're a good man, and you're going to do a great job. But time's up for me. I got to go back on my vacation. You got this. I'll be praying for you on the way. Just introduce yourself again and explain to everyone what it is you do.
Thank you, sire, and fare thee well. Well, it seems you've already had the pleasure of meeting Princes Richard and Prince Robert. Oh look, here they come again.
I got tonight's dinner! Hey, pass the turkey!
Pass back!
Yeah, run! Richard! Prince Robert! You stole dinner! Bring back that chicken! Will he ever grow up?
That was Alfred, the castle cook. The boys find it amusing to steal food from the kitchen on a regular basis and play other various pranks on him. Sometimes I wonder if they'll ever grow up from these childish tricks. Oh good, here comes Ida. She's the matron of the castle. She's been around here a long time and does her very best to keep things running smoothly. Afternoon, Ida.
Oh, hello, Sir Gavin.
Beautiful day, isn't it?
It is. Well, it probably won't be for long. It looks like rain.
Rain? On this sunny day?
Or a thunderstorm more likely, or even a hurricane.
Well, anyways, like I was saying, she does her very best to keep things running smoothly, but as you can imagine, the princess can be quite the handful. Isn't that right, Ida?
Did you say something?
Yes, I said the princes have been quite the challenge for you.
That is the understatement of the century. Now, you know I love those boys dearly, but whenever I try to tell them what they need to do, they never listen, and it never does any good.
That's very true. Though, perhaps this new experiment of King Christopher's will have an effect.
Yeah, a bad one, that's for sure. And I mean, no disrespect to the king, of course. But I just hope our enemies don't hear that the king is away and that our kingdom is left under the control of two unruly princes.
Well, anyways, it looks like you found some nice flowers.
I did, aren't they beautiful? But they'll probably die soon. I should go find some water for them. Have a nice day.
A likable gal, to be sure, but I'm sure you noticed that she's a bit of a party pooper. She always tries to be positive, but then somehow turns it around negative again. Well, anyways, about this time of day, since the king's been gone, I come over to the castle to spend some time with the princes. The king has asked me to instruct them in all the things of being a knight. You know, sword fighting, shooting a bow and arrow, riding a horse in battle, you know, all those sorts of things. But I'm not really sure if any of it sinks in, though. They tend to not pay attention at all. Let's see. We went on a hunt this morning, so I believe we'll take it easy this afternoon. I know, maybe they can help me feed Flame. He's over here in the dragon chamber. Hey Flame, you there? It's almost dinner time. I bet you're hungry. The reason he's here is for our protection, of course, but also for his. You see, when we found him, he was in pretty bad shape, so we took him back here and nursed him back to health. Be patient, my friend.
Is something wrong? What's going on? I heard Flame roar. How sick is he?
Actually, he's doing pretty well. He looks pretty healthy.
That's the way to go. That's the spirit. You know, staying on the bright side and always looking for the good in everything. That's what I always do.
Do you?
Absolutely, of course. So, how long does Flame have before he, you know...
No, really. He's fine. He was just getting impatient for his dinner. Now, could you go and get the princes and send them out to meet me by the dragon dungeon? I'm going to feed Flame and I want to show them how it's done properly.
Yeah, I can do that for sure, but I just know exactly what's going to happen. Those two boys are going to start fooling around, and the next thing you know, Flame's going to take a bite right out of one of them. You just tell them not to come running to me if they get their legs bitten off.
Now to get the dragon food.
So Gavin, I just said you wanted to see us.
That's right. I thought both of you could help me feed Flame.
Wait, you're serious?
Yeah.
Don't be such a baby. I cannot feed Flame. I'm not.
Maybe we'll just watch.
No, I'm okay. It just scared me, that's all.
Alright, then come give me a hand.
Ew, what is that stuff?
Dragon stuff. With these great.
I don't see
Now, before I leave, I have something I want to say to you both. Richard, Robert, the scriptures tell us that there are two kingdoms in this world. God's kingdom is good, and Satan's kingdom is evil. And there's a constant battle between them. Now, we don't have to fear because God is much greater, but we must take the war seriously and be sure to wear the armor that He's provided us. Otherwise, we'll be exposed to the enemy. Why am I telling you this? Because there's so much more to life than just fun and games all the time. And someday, you two will have the responsibility of defending King's Manor. I hope that you'll start to think more seriously about that. I'll see you all tomorrow.
Wow, he was serious.
Yeah, he was.
Hey, stop that!
What is this place? Why do we stop here?
Excellent. So the rumor's true. Good work. You may go now.
What is it, my queen?
Where are we, you ask? We're at our home finally, Gwendolyn. Oh, King's Manor.
King's Manor? You mean the King's Manor?
Yes, isn't it grand?
But I thought you were banished from here.
Banished? Impossible.
Yes, and they even made you promise that you'd never return.
Preposterous. I don't remember promising anything. And even if I did, do I look like someone who keeps my promise?